Hey watch fans, Brad from Brent Miller Jewelers. And today I have for us two more 39mm dive watches. On my left is the 39.5mm Omega Planet Ocean in blue. And on my right is the Tudor Black Bay 58 with that 39mm case in black. Gang, I would have absolutely loved to have had the blue version on the bracelet in stock for this review, but unfortunately, I only have it on the NATO, and so I will give you a quick shot of these two side by side so you can see the blue. I'll pull this back up at the end. I still have the crown out there when I set it, just to kind of look at them, but for the comparison's sake, I really wanted to focus on the stainless steel option, so the black dial will do for now. I measured this Planet Ocean at 40.5 millimeters diagonally across the case compared to 39.3 on the Tudor, 38.8 millimeters across the polished ceramic bezel on the Tudor, and even 39 millimeters. So again, very, very close in size. The crystals themselves from 3 to 9 across the sapphire crystals on the Omega, 29 millimeters even, and on the Tudor, 30.5 millimeters, so about 1.5 millimeters larger on the crystal, which I think if you're looking at it, you can tell the dial, to my eye, does look a little bit larger. So again, 39mm models don't always look and wear the exact same. 14.4 millimeters on case thickness versus 12 millimeters on the Tudor. And then we have a 45.4, pretty compact lug to lug on our Omega, versus 47.9 on the Tudor, 19mm lug width on our Omega compared to 20 on our Black Bay. Tapers down to 18 at the last link versus 16 on the Black Bay. And then the clasps themselves, a little bit different here. We have a solid milled dual push button deployant clasp at the widest part here, not counting the pushers, 21 millimeters. We have on the fly push button release here, micro adjustability, and then our screws, we have two screws, a small screw on each side with a pin in the middle holding those together. Comparatively speaking, on the Tudor clasp, again, tapers down to 16 and then back out to 18 at the clasp itself. We do not have dual push button release here. We have the ceramic ball bearings with the flip lock clasp. And if you take a look at the clasps themselves, pretty close in size, I'd say. The Omega might be here a little bit longer. I don't want to touch these cases next to each other, but Omega obviously certainly a little bit thicker. Again, that was 21 millimeters on the thickness versus 18 here on the Tudor. And then the Tudor's bracelet, removable. Again, screw links. It's just one screw. You don't have the two screws on each side. However, no on-the-fly micro adjustability on this bracelet. You got to go to one of the newer models, whether it be the Black Bay 54, the Pelagos 39, the new 41mm, all have the T-fit clasp. You do have micro adjustability, it's just not on the fly. And what I mean by that is you need a tool or something to use to remove that spring bar. You do have 3 positions there in the clasp. So functionalities there, it may not just be as usable as on the fly like the Omega here and the newer Tudor models. Moving further along, we have an exhibition case back on the Omega, so you can see that gorgeous movement. That's the caliber 8800, 55 hours of power reserve. We do have a signed screw-down crown, 600 meters of water resistance, so 3 times the water resistance compared to the Tudor. Solid stainless steel case back on the Tudor. Signed screw-down crown, 200 meters of water resistance. Here we are using the caliber MT5402, 70 hours of power reserve, so you are getting additional power reserve on the Tudor. And then the weight. The Omega, 187.1 grams versus the Tudor at 145.3. So hopefully that gives you an idea of fit and size on these. The Omega, again, looking at this, 7,100 versus your Tudor Black Bay is currently now at 4,000 even. So there is a price difference here. You are getting, some additional exhibition case back, ceramic. There are things here that obviously I think warrant the price, the additional, if you need the water resistance. This is Omega's professional diver, so realistically, this compares more as far as use to the Pelagos lineup, but at 39 millimeters, I had to compare these side by side. I've had people ask me to compare these side by side, and I think it's just another good review. You know, if you are comparing 39 millimeter models, again, I posted the Pelagos 39 review of this about a week ago, and really just wanted to continue to compare these side by side. So let me throw these on wrist. I've rambled on long enough. Again, I have a 6 3/4 inch wrist, and I do think both of these fit me fine. I'd be happy to wear either one of them. I do like the shorter compact lugs on this, and right around just under 46 millimeters. However, I also prefer the slightly thinner case of the Tudor at 12. So if it was up to me, I would combine these two and give myself something in that 38 to 39 millimeters with a 46 millimeter lug to lug. But beggars can't be choosers. I'd happily wear either one of these, and I think you will too. So again, let me real quick hit the bezel action. Last but not least, I'll give you a lume shot of both. As always, greatly appreciate you viewing. If there's anything I can do for you, anything at all, shoot me an email, brad@brentlmiller.com. And I did forget, I told you I'd give you another shot of that blue dial. Let me hit the lights again for you. If you've hung in this long, greatly appreciate it. And I want to be a man of my word. I told you I'd give you another shot of the blues. Let me throw that light back on here. So definitely polished look on the Omega versus your matte blue, very subdued blue on your Black Bay. Both of them fantastic. Again, I happily wear any of these. But again, thanks for viewing, and we'll see you in the next video.